Welcome to Bikesphere, the channel where speed meets soul. Today, we are diving into the rebirth of one of the most iconic American sports cars ever created, the 2026 Shelby Cobra 427. This machine isn't just a car, it's a living legend, a thunderous echo of the 1960s golden era of racing, reimagined for the future. For decades, the Cobra 427 has been a symbol of raw power, pure performance, and mechanical passion. Now, in 2026, Shelby American has brought it roaring back, and this time, it's smarter, faster, and meaner than ever before. A glimpse into history. Before we jump into the 2026 model, let's rewind the clock. The original Shelby Cobra 427, born in 1965, was a wild creation. Carroll Shelby took a lightweight British AC Ace body and fitted it with a monstrous 7.0-litre Ford the Fifth 8. The result? A 427 horsepower beast that could outrun Ferraris and Corvettes of its time. It wasn't just fast, it was brutal. The Cobra was known for its terrifying acceleration, unfiltered handling, and pure racing DNA. It was an outlaw on wheels, designed for those who craved adrenaline over comfort. Now, 6 decades later, Shelby has rekindled that same spirit, but with 21st century precision and technology. Design. At first glance, the 2026 Shelby Cobra 427 looks like it rolled straight out of the past, but every curve hides modern engineering genius. The classic round headlights, wide fenders, and the aggressive stance remain untouched, preserving that nostalgic shape enthusiasts adore. But the body is now crafted entirely from carbon fiber, reducing weight dramatically while increasing rigidity. Air vents are seamlessly integrated into the sides, and aerodynamic tweaks keep the car stable at high speeds. The open-top roadster feel is still here, but the cockpit is now wrapped in a digital age, minimalist yet luxurious, with premium leather, a digital instrument cluster styled after analog dials, and a race-inspired steering wheel. Every element whispers heritage while screaming performance. The engine. Powering the 2026 Cobra 427 is an all-new 7.0-litre twin-turbocharged V8, hand-built in Shelby's Las Vegas facility. It produces a jaw-dropping 850 horsepower and 900 newton-meters of torque. That's nearly double the power of the original. The engine is paired with a 6-speed manual transmission. Yes, a manual, keeping the raw, old-school driving experience alive. Shelby insists that the Cobra should always challenge its driver, not babysit them. For purists, there's also a naturally aspirated version with 600 horsepower, lighter, purer, and closer to the spirit of the 1965 model. Both variants come with a rear-wheel drive setup, a limited slip differential, and launch control that rockets the car from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds. The sound, though, remains pure mechanical thunder. No artificial tuning, just raw combustion music. Performance and handling taming the power. Shelby didn't just make it fast, they made it controllable. The 2026 Cobra 427 rides on a new aluminum space frame chassis, providing a perfect 50/50 weight distribution. With adaptive suspension, Brembo carbon ceramic brakes, and Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, this beast corners with confidence. On the track, it feels like an extension of your body, immediate, direct, and brutally responsive. The electronic traction system has multiple modes, from normal driving to Cobra Track, a setting that turns off most assists, giving you full control over this serpent's bite. The steering is hydraulic, not electric, ensuring authentic feedback, something purists will appreciate in an age of digital driving. Interior and technology heritage meets innovation. Inside, the Cobra 427 has evolved without losing its character. The cockpit is driver-focused, with exposed carbon trim and brushed aluminum switches that echo the 1960s racer design. The central display hides a full infotainment interface compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but it's minimal enough not to distract from the thrill of driving. A bespoke Shelby performance data logger tracks every lap, every G-force, and every shift, for those who live for precision. Despite its classic look, the Cobra offers modern safety features like traction control, stability assist, and even adaptive cruise control for street driving. It's vintage adrenaline with limited production and price. True to Shelby tradition, exclusivity defines the Cobra. Only 427 units of the 2026 Shelby Cobra 427 will ever be built, a direct nod to its legendary name. Each car will be individually numbered and signed by the Shelby American team, making it a collectible from the moment it leaves the factory. The base model starts at around $350,000, while the high-performance twin-turbo version surpasses $450,000. Buyers can choose between heritage color schemes like Guardsman Blue with white stripes or modern shades like Stealth Black and Liquid Silver. Shelby's legacy. The 2026 Shelby Cobra 427 isn't just a revival. It's a tribute to Carroll Shelby's relentless pursuit of perfection. It bridges generations, from the bare-knuckled racers of the 60s to the tech-driven enthusiasts of today. It embodies the same rebellious spirit, the same fire that made the Cobra a legend in motorsport and pop culture. It's not about luxury or convenience, it's about connection. A raw, emotional bond between driver and machine. When you drive the Cobra 427, you don't just feel speed, you feel history racing through your veins. It's a car that doesn't beg to be driven fast, it demands it. Every rev, every gearshift, every roar of that V8 is a reminder that performance isn't just about numbers, it's about passion. Conclusion. The 2026 Shelby Cobra 427 stands as a masterpiece of modern engineering fused with timeless design. In an era dominated by electric silence, Shelby dares to keep the roar alive, and that's what makes it special. It's a bold statement that legends never die, they just evolve. So, whether you're a collector, a racer, or simply a dreamer who grew up with posters of the Cobra on your wall, this car is more than metal and horsepower. It's a symbol of freedom, craftsmanship, and unrelenting performance. This has been Bikesphere, where we celebrate machines that move the world and the soul. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the world's most legendary rides, and remember, true power never goes out of style.